Yo, what's going on, everybody? This your boy, the Ace, that runs the place one half of the Royal Club Wrestling Podcast, man. Wanted to shoot a little video real quick, talk about what happened yesterday. AEW Dynamite. They had the finals for the Continental Classic to see who will fight for the AEW Triple Crown title at pay-per-view World's End on Saturday. And my favorite, or to me, I feel like the fans' favorite, was going into that with Swerve Strickland. And Swerve didn't win. Swerve lost. He didn't get pinned. Jay White got pinned. Jon Moxley won. And to me, I feel like a lot of fans are upset that Jon Moxley won over Swerve, who has gained a lot of momentum recently in AEW. I would have been cool if Jay White would have won too, like Jay White or Swerve Strickland. It's just kind of like anybody but Jon Moxley, and that's no disrespect to Jon Moxley. Jon Moxley has been, one of the key foundations in AEW. You know what I'm saying? When AEW was going through its some trials and tribulations earlier on with CM Punk in the title and everything like that, and Jon Moxley was supposed to go on vacation and this and the third, Jon Moxley stepped up. Jon Moxley wasn't even under contract with AEW at the time, which we didn't even know that. Jon Moxley could have just went to WWE and we wouldn't have known about it. We wouldn't I thought he was still at AEW. It was kind of like kept under wraps. So we didn't know that he was a free agent. So Jon Moxley has proven that he's been, loyal to AEW since being in AEW, especially with the opportunity to go back to WWE or go anywhere when he was a free agent, when we didn't really know he was. So, but other than that, a lot of people were like, Swerve, this is Swerve's time. Swerve's been hot since his Continental Classic, which to me, one of AEW's best events, best things they've done, since they introduced it, since it happened, since I think it's been like a month or two since the Continental Classic was introduced, and it's been pretty successful in my personal opinion. It's been successful, you know what I mean? You kind of seen, Daniel Garcia get back into the solo mix, kind of even though he lost a lot and he won his last match against Brody King, it kind of put Daniel Garcia that a lot of people loved early on back into the picture. Tough dude, fighter, never gives up, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, he has to, the dance or whatever like that, but, his sports entertainment or whatever like that, but, Daniel Garcia is also just a great wrestler. When he got there, I feel like he got there because he was also like a great in-ring talent, young dude, from Buffalo, you know what I mean? So he's from around the area, and he kind of got lost in the shuffle with the Jericho Appreciation Society, the JAS, and other stuff like that. But he's him being in that tournament helped put him back into like a better light, I guess, better situation in AEW. You had a bunch of guys, Roosh, Andrade, Jay Lethal. There's a couple of guys that was in there that you probably could have took out, you could have replaced. There's probably guys I felt like that should have been in there. Like I said, Miro would have been cool. The dude, I don't want to say his name, it's one of the Japanese wrestlers that they signed, the dude from the Don Callis family, the Kyoto Ibushi or something like that. I don't know if I'm saying his name right, but he would have been a cool dude to put in there, you know what I mean? Because he beat Kenny Omega twice. And he's kind of been like just flowing in the wind right now. So, that would be cool to have him do something. But I'm disappointed that Swerve didn't win, but I'm not, when I look at who won, and I look at the history of that, it kind of makes me be like, okay, I'm cool with it, because Moxley and Eddie Kingston got history, Eddie Kingston and Moxley, I believe they fought before in AEW, and then they fought with each other. They were kind of their boys. They were boys. I remember when he kind of had like the little team. And I think he was fighting the Elite, I believe, or whatever. He was fighting somebody. I think it was the Elite, and it was cool. Like it was cool. You know, it was a cool little thing they was doing. So I wasn't disappointed. I was disappointed in that. And also too, you got to remember Swerve said he wants to be the first AEW world champion. Now, I don't know if you can count as the Triple Crown champion. I mean, it's a title, but is it the title that you want to represent? As his Swerve would have been his second title in AEW. He would have had the tag team titles, and he would have been the Triple Crown title. So he'd have been ROH champion, AEW Triple Crown champion, whatever the case may be. I don't know how that joint go, and New Japan Strong champion. But Swerve been saying it from the longest. I want the AEW title. Like, I want to be the first African American to win the AEW championship. Now, there's not that many African American wrestlers on AEW. It's like Jay Lethal, Swerve, Keith Lee, the two dudes from Private Party, but you don't really see them out a lot. Top Flight, Dante Martin and his other brother. I don't know. I think it's Dwayne Martin. I don't know his brother name. I don't know their names. I know Dante Martin. And I'm trying to think. Black. Powerhouse Hobbs. That's about it. I think ain't that many. It really ain't that many. You know what I mean? So, that's no knock on AEW, nothing like that. But I'm just saying it's really not that. You don't really know that many black wrestlers like that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a handful of them. You know what I mean? compared to other races, it's only a handful of them. But Swerve had all the momentum. He did. He won most of the matches. The only match he lost to was Jon Moxley. So really, him and Moxley need that rubber match, because technically Moxley didn't pin Swerve. He pinned Jay White. Swerve beat Jay White. Swerve didn't beat Moxley. You know what I mean? So him and Moxley got to go at it one more time, in my opinion. But this match between Eddie Kingston and Jon Moxley, I feel like it's going towards Eddie Kingston, because I feel like Eddie Kingston deserves it. You know what I mean? Eddie Kingston won the ROH title, the heavyweight champion from Claudio. He won the New Japan title. He's really like into like New Japan. He's like one of those guys that really loves the New Japan promotions, New Japan style of wrestling. So that's more of his background, more of where he comes from and stuff like that. You know, Jon Moxley won the United States Championship, and he's won titles in New Japan. But I feel like Eddie Kingston is more like the guy for that, you know. So we have to wait and see what happens with that. I mean, obviously the pay-per-view was Saturday, and he just showed the card. So now also too, when I remember watching AEW, Keith Lee did his thing at ROH, beat Shane Taylor, good match. Sean Taylor. Went up to Mogul Embassy, went up to Prince Nana, let him know, like, listen, I'm looking for your boy. It's been a year. You know what I'm saying? Y'all put me out of action for a few months. Kind of lost my place in AEW. Kind of really don't know what I've been, kind of been trying to find my footing back in AEW. But it all starts, the new beginning of Keith Lee, all starts with me getting my redemption against your boy, Swerve. So when that kind of happened, I kind of should have been like, I should have looked at the signs too. Like also when Keith Lee made that talk to Prince Nana about that let me know that Swerve ain't winning this title match. He's not winning this triple threat. And it's kind of bad for when it's a triple threat match, because you could lose but not lose. You could lose but not get pinned or submit. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, Swerve didn't get pinned or submitted. Jay White lost. He got pinned by fucking Jon Moxley. So in that kind of, and then like I said, the Swerve joint, I mean not the Swerve joint, the Keith Lee joint set it up for like, okay, you ain't got nothing to do now. You ain't fighting for the title. It's gonna be Samoa Joe versus MJF for that title. and and it looked like Samoa Joe about to win that joint. I'm like, I don't know. Do you really want to see Samoa Joe? I don't know. You know what I mean? So Swerve still got the momentum. I mean, if you look at like guys, I know a lot of people like, oh man, see, this is the problem with AEW, this and the third. But if you look at guys in the WWE that got the momentum, that lost the title matches, look at their momentum after they lost the title match. They ain't lose no momentum. When Cody lost to Roman, Cody ain't lose now no momentum whatsoever. Cody probably gained more momentum after losing to Roman than he would have if he'd have won. Cody actually has been killing it more since losing to Roman than actually beating Roman. LA Knight on fire at WWE. You can't deny that. One of the biggest superstars in WWE right now, top selling merch, everything like that. Lost to Roman. Has LA Knight lost momentum? No. LA Knight still got momentum. LA Knight going into 2024 is one of the hottest wrestlers in the game. This year, probably top 10 overall, maybe top 5 wrestlers, male wrestlers. Like top 5 most popular male wrestlers in this game right now. So those two right there lost to Roman in the big way. Cody lost at WrestleMania. LA Knight lost at what's the pay-per-view? I forgot the pay-per-view, but LA Knight lost at a pay-per-view. Swerve lost on TV. Like, you know what I mean? He lost on national TV, man, compared to a pay-per-view, a PLE. You know what I mean? So I much rather lose on TV than lose on a pay-per-view. You know what I mean? Shoot, Jey Uso lost to Roman, fought Roman again. For the I believe it was for the third time. Solo. Lost. Jey Uso ain't losing no momentum. Everybody that really lost to Roman ain't lose no momentum. You know what I mean? Like nobody that Roman faced has that Roman had beat lost momentum. You know what I mean? So if Swerve was in WWE, if Swerve was hot with Prince Nana and you swerving when you drive and all this other stuff like that, and he'd have fought Roman, and he'd have lost to Roman, Swerve would be even more popular now after losing to Roman than he was before even facing Roman. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like him being in AEW right now, let's say MJF the man. It look like MJF about to be out the door. MJF leave, put the title on Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe deserves the title. Samoa Joe deserves that one last run as a champion. You know what I'm saying? He might got 1, maybe 2 left in him. You know what I mean? Might. I'm going with 1. But that's neither he say, she say. But Samoa Joe get that last run in him. Could you possibly see it All In? Swerve. Main eventing All In. That's all the way to August. So you got from now to August. Swerve. Samoa Joe ain't got to be on TV like that all the time like that. You know what I mean? You can do whatever it was you can figure out some other things to do with Swerve. But could you wait that long till Swerve get his title at All In? You know, I mean, it's a possibility. You know what I mean? It's a possibility. So, I mean, like I said, I'm disappointed that he didn't win this tournament to go win the Triple Crown. But if Swerve's overall objective is to win the AEW World Championship, be the first black heavyweight AEW World Heavyweight Champion, then he gonna have to go through whoever. It's like Samoa Joe, Adam Cole, you got Edge on the roster, Christian, Kenny Omega, Jericho, Hangman, Roosh. I think Roosh could be a champion. They got a bunch of dudes. You know what I mean? You still got Claudio, you still got Daniel Bryan, who might have like that 1 year left in him. Will Ospreay. Can't forget about that. Like, so you got a lot of talent in AEW that you can run through. You got a lot of things they could do. I don't know, but hopefully they figure out what to do. Or Tony Khan has a plan set aside for Swerve, where Swerve can continue to carry this momentum. Because as long as he got Prince Nana, in the dance and all this other stuff like that, as long as he got that, he's straight. But it's just like the path for him to go to get that title. I want to see the path for him going to that title. Like I said, that's the only thing AEW don't got. The one thing AEW don't got. If he had like a Royal Rumble or something like that, if he had the Royal Rumble, that would help out. Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. I know they got the one battle royal they do at Double or Nothing. That's in May, so that could be something right there. You guys still got Double or Nothing, so you got the it's like the gold ring, the big Sonic gold ring that they have or something like that. So he can win that battle royal. Boom, then go on for whatever. Or like I said, or MJF might stay. I don't know. It's a lot that can happen. And then it's like also too, like I said, free agency, this, that, and the third. It's a lot of shit that's going on in wrestling right now. Like I said, it's a good time. It's a good time for us wrestling fans. It's a good time for wrestling business, whatnot. You know what I mean? But I just wanted to share that with y'all real quick. So, you already know, this is Royal Club. This your boy, the Ace. Check us out. All platforms. Wanted to shoot this little video for y'all real quick. You know what I mean? Shooting it on the iPad. I'm trying to figure out how to get the... it's like the camera's here, but it's like I'm looking like this way. So I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I can't look at the... like, it look weird. But anyways, that's it for me. So y'all be easy. Peace.